Hello, brother. How are you doing? Kumusta?
Good. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Been a while. Yeah,
It's been a while. It's been a while. I miss you, brother, and I miss our show, man.
likewise, bro. Likewise. Just
All right.
grab a drink.
What are you drinking?
This is what we call Centennial tea.
Chris. All right.
Yeah.
As of late, I've been drinking a lot of teas, green tea, and also chamomile tea in the evening. And anyway, brother, as you can see, I've had new glasses right now. So I think, yes, I have a new glasses right here.
Looking good.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Is our audio cool? Great.
What's that? It looks fine. Yeah, I think it's good for your eyesight, right?
Yeah, indeed. Our audio is cool. Yeah, man. Welcome, guys. If just tuning in, welcome for the 14th episode, right? 14th episode of Pulse
That's right.
Asian TV. Yeah, we did take a rest, especially me, on Pulse Asian on Pulse Asian TV. But with my regular shows every Tuesdays and Thursday. Again, guys, if you're gonna hear some muffler sounds, welcome again to Muffler Town. All right. Again, you will know that is your man, MacB Crypto, and I am together with my co-host and of course the host of Pulse Asian TV, right? Which is Asian on Pulse. Yeah, brother. I'm very happy to be back and streaming back with our Pulse Asian TV. Yeah, we have a very special episode this evening since as you can see, right, let me show this one on screen. Our topic actually is, yeah, we have a lot of boom, right? We have a boom in price, and well, we are also having a DeFi builder boom, right? So we have a builder swords and our layer one blockchain, which is Pulsechain, right? So we have lots of in store for you guys. The like Agorax, like did I pronounce it right? Agorax, which is a limit order,
Agora.
right?
Yeah. Sounds like a
Yeah,
Godzilla.
Agorax. Godzilla. I think your audio is um your audio is kinda low.
Okay. Is it still low
All
now?
right. Yeah. Let me check my audio. I think I have problem with my mic. Yeah, there
Yup.
you go. Okay,
I think
awesome.
yours
I think I just have. Yeah, I did. So again, guys, as I was saying, we have lots of things in store for you for this episode, in which there is really a boom of, as I was saying a while ago, there's a DeFi builder boom in Pulse Chain, right? So I think it is a good metric if you're gonna see it on the fundamental side, right? In which builders, real builders, right? They are building something that is DeFi, something that is permissionless, something that is censorship resistant, right? So for me, personally, yeah, that's a good metric for me for a layer one blockchain that there are builders building on top of it, right? So you have Agorax, right? So later on the show, we'll be showcasing, right, Agorax, which is a limit order with no slippage, right? And we have also Liberty Swap, their DEX, right? Or DEX aggregator, right? Later on the show, that is Liberty X, right? And we
Yep.
have also, brother, a DeFi gaming done right, which is Morbius, right? And we have also Atlas Builders on beta right now, which is an MEV protection for Pulse Chain, right? So yeah, I think that's just the beginning of these builders, right? So I know there are lots of people building on Pulse Chain right now, right? So I know your Moonex is being built on Pulse Chain and on other EVM chain, right? So yeah, man.
That's right. I mean,
All
for
right.
what we're building Turbo X, the safe protocol. Yeah, so it should come out in maybe one month ish. Yeah, so that's what we are building up. 1 to 2 months around there.
All right, great, great. That's good to know, right? And yeah, how are you doing? By the way, before going to the topic, how are you guys doing there in Malaysia, especially with the conflict in Iran and the US, or should I say the Middle East conflict right now that is happening? Are the fuel are the fuel there surging in prices per liter?
I think it's still okay. Nothing
All
much
right,
because
great.
yeah, I was away as well. I went to snowboarding. I went to snowboarding. Just came back.
Snowboarding.
Yeah,
All right.
right. So just came back a few days ago. Yeah, then back to reality. Gotta continue hustling and try to build behind the scenes. That's what we are trying to do. So I mean, like today's episode, I think is pretty exciting for me as well because I was away on social media for a bit, so I did not catch too much of the topic. So maybe throughout the discussion about Agora X, X, and I see a lot of cool stuff coming up as well. Like what else I mentioned, Morbius, right? And I think there's one more, zero trust or zero dot trust dot nexus kind of thing. Yeah. So I think they are all pretty cool stuff that we can go through it one by one, right? I mean, I think MacB, you have done a lot of research, playing around. Well, lead the way, lead the way.
Yeah, man. Thank you for that. So, I think one of the best feature that I've seen with regards to this builder that are building on Pulsechain, right, is the Agora. It's quite unique since I think this is the first time that we will be having a limit order. But I know Liberty X is doing some, should I say, a limit order on their Dex aggregator. I know Switch of Brandon from Rags to Riches, right? Or should I say Rags to Riches, is doing also this limit order stuff, which is kind of unique, right? So, guys, I will be showing my screen in which I will just be trying to kind of a tutorial, right? A live tutorial or a live demo in which how you can do this stuff, right? It's quite unique since we are doing this the DeFi way. Um, doing this the DeFi ways is not a it's a hard it's a tall order, right? It's not an easy one, especially when you say DeFi, right? Since when you talk about DeFi, you have a limit order, you cannot shut it off. That's the main idea of a truly decentralized app, right? So I know what I'm saying here is let's just be careful in should I say doing this stuff or should I say using this stuff since it is still not battle tested, right? So me personally, by the way, no, for the audience who are watching right now, I am not touching this at the moment. When I say touching, I'm not trying to having this sign right on my wallet, right? So I'm just trying it out with my hot wallet, right? But not on my main wallet, just for precautionary measures. So again, we have to understand risk management, right? There are risks involved in here, especially doing this on the DeFi stuff. So let me share my screen, Asian. Yeah, let us first go with Agorax. I have messaged Agorax Time Haven, brother. If you're listening right now, right? We would love to have you on stream, right? I did message Time Haven owner, I think, or the founder of Agorax, brother Asian. I did
Hmm.
message him, but I'm still waiting for his reply. And might as well, he will be the one explaining to us all this functionality, maybe in the near future, if he's gonna reply with us, maybe in our next episode, right? So just a cross finger on that one, right? So as you can see here, guys, if you're watching right now, this is the Agorax. I have provided all the link in chat, right? And also on our Sockmed in Facebook and also on our YouTube. Now, speaking of YouTube, we are live with our Sockmeds on Pulse Asian TV, man, brothers in arms. Please show some love, and man, we're just having 17 subscribers on our YouTube channel. Your liking and subscribing on the channel will help us grow as a channel, right? And reach much more audience in the APAC region, right? So anyway, as I was saying, Let's go back again. We are live with our YouTube, with our Sockbed and X, right? And I think you're also live in Asian on Paul's X account, right? So as you can
Yes,
see here,
and the YouTube.
yep, indeed, YouTube, indeed, on our Pulse Asian TV. That's Pulse Asian TV, guys. So we're doing this every Monday around 7:30 in the evening. So our previous schedule was around 8:30, but as of the moment, I have asked Asian to
Every
have
every
consideration with my eyes. So that's why we're
Wednesday.
doing. Come again, brother.
It's Wednesday. You said Monday.
I sorry, my bad. All right, I stand corrected on that one. So we're
Yeah.
doing this every Wednesday of the week. That is Pulse Asian TV, right? So Pulse Asian TV. So let me share. I think I'm sharing right now my Agorax, or should I say the Agorax. That is Agorax that wins slash forward slash trade, right? As you can see here, right? If you're gonna sell, so what's good thing with Agorax, right? As people have been mentioning, is there's no slippage on this one, since it is really a peer to peer also, right, of buying and selling of this one. It's kind of having this right here, should I say or tabs. You have the trade, they have the my orders, marketplace, and stats. But let's start with trade, right? So as you can see here, if you're gonna sell, right, something, right? So as you can see, the blue line is the market price at the moment of hex, right? So the blue line here is the market price of hex. So before, there was no, with the Paiteas, there is no limit order. I think I think 9 inch, yeah, I think 9 inch is doing some limit order, but it's kind of clunky, right? So it's kind of clunky, but with this one, it's kind of unique, since really you have a peer to peer, right? So you have to match, right, the order that is being put on the marketplace. So we will show this one on the marketplace later on. So just to show this one, right? So at the moment, this blue line in here, as you can see, guys, is the current market price of hex, which is around 0.0019 cents in US dollar, right? And now if you want to sell this one in a specific range, right? If you want to sell this one, for example, in hex DC, or stable coin like USDC, or any stable coin like USDL, which are native stable coin on Pulsechain, right? These are lending protocols, by the way, right? So if you're gonna sell this one around zero point 0.3, right? You can see here that hex DC, right? If you're gonna sell this one at 0.003 cents, right, in US dollar, you could have, right, you could sell this one at hex DC, which will be matched, right, by the buyer, right? 'Cause since you're the seller of hex, for example, if you're gonna sell around 555, this is just a example, guys. So that is 555,555, right? And if you're gonna sell this one of around 0.003, you will get this one. And as you can see here, this is the limit price, right? This is the red line, right? So this is quite unique in DeFi, especially in Pulse Chain, right? So I'm saying that in Pulsechain, it's quite unique in Pulsechain. It is the first time that being done. But I know in Ethereum, they have this limit order with I think with 1 inch, right? So I think with Agorax, they are the one who first, I think, implemented this limit order on this one. So as you can see here, this is the red one, right? This is the limit price of 0.00 3, right? As you can see here, I think this is being posted there, around the red line. Can you see this one, Asian?
Yeah.
That is 0.003, right?
Yep.
So you could just literally sell this one if there is a buyer on the other side, right? So this is the unique, which Agorax is kind of in niche, or should I say an edge, right, as of the moment, right? So there's no slippage in this one, because you have to give a exact amount of hex DC around 1,000 1,666 US dollars point something, right? So yeah, man, this is the part that Agorax kind of have a niche among the Dex aggregator like Pytheas, Switch, and other Dexes there is, right? So as you can see here, right? Especially if you bought the dip with Hex, right? So you could sell this one, and you could just click this one, and you could have stablecoin basket in here, right? So it will be matched, right? So like EDI, so it will be matched at these prices of around 1,689.0072 on EDI, right? So these are the features that you can see here, right? So yeah, guys, if you're watching right now and done this thing, and yeah, maybe you could comment our comment section in our YouTube channel, right? Yeah, man. So basically that
Basically,
is
what
yeah,
you are
go ahead.
displaying here is selling hacks for stables, right?
Yep, indeed.
Yeah.
Stables and for other we have, by the way, on chat, let me just go and chat. We have Nove May Miras, right? These are local community here in the Philippines. Good evening. Sabi niya, right? She did mention good evening. Cobb Andre from Empowerment Builder. Shout out to Empowerment Builder. Interesting, right? And also, yeah, now lang ko nakatanaw. Indeed. Thank you so much, guys, for dropping by. So, as I was mentioning, we are showing you guys the Agorax, should I say, limit order, right? This is the platform. And with this one, Asian, you have to connect really the wallet for you to see all the marketplace, all the data, right? So I think I have to click again, connect wallet on my end. So as you
Yep.
can see here, Rabi wallet. I just This is just a hot wallet of mine. I have prepared these slides, or should I say this, um, these tabs before the stream, right? So I think for our viewers, I think you will know that yeah, man, there's our builders. No, there's no hype, right? This is not just hyping the Pulsechain blockchain, which is a layer one blockchain, right? So as you can see here, it's kind of loading on my end. I don't know what's happening with my laptop. I think I'm gonna close some other. Asian, can you hear me?
Yeah, I am here.
Hey, cool, cool, cool. Great, awesome, awesome.
I'm
Right.
just checking out the documents to find out the protocol fees.
Yeah, yes. Maybe you can add on that one, brother. So this is
Okay.
the docs, guys. I think this is what Asian is saying, right?
Yeah.
So this
Check
is the
the
docs, the documentation on this one. Right. So we'll might as well quick start on this one. So as you can see here, you need to have a Web3 wallet like MetaMask and Rabi, right? So you need to have, of course, PLS as a gas fee, and also a listing fee on this one, right? And also the tokens that you want to trade, right? So I think they are the limit orders on this one. So you have something to add with pricing and fees, right? So I think it's in the doc side, or should I say in the documentation tab of their website. So I
yeah.
think this is how they compute this one. Limit price equals to market price equals to 1 plus percentage over 100. So I think that's how they compute for the fees in here. Right. So I think they will not be routing like what Pythias is doing with this one. Right. So you have to really match the order from what I understand, right? So I could be wrong on this one, Asian, right? Since I'm just looking through their should I say with their website, right? So I think this is how they compute this one. And I think they have also an example in here, as you can see, right? And I think they have, I think, also a positive 5% premium in this one. So I think they're documenting everything that is related on their protocol fee in here. I think they have a protocol fee Are you seeing this of around 0.2%? It's yeah, I think it's just same with other more or less, right? 0.25, 0.2, right? With 9 mm, 0.25, right? When collecting the proceeds that is deducted from the buy tokens received. Okay, cool. And I think these are also the gas fees. Guys, if you're interested in this one, I'll be posting this one on our on chat on our Facebook, right? So
I think you
so there
can
you go.
check out the platform comparison. There's quite a comparison table that is pretty clear.
Comparison table. All right.
Yeah, it's
Where can I see
the
that?
platform comparison. It's right there. Yeah, under the
Okay,
pricing.
cool. Okay, cool. Here. So yeah, see, yeah, I think I was mentioning 1 inch, right? And cow swap. I did not mention cow swap, but 1 inch, and also matcha. You still remember matcha during the early days of Hex, right?
Yep, of
I don't know.
course.
I've got, yeah, these were like, yeah, man. These were really the DeFi things that we were doing early days of Hex and Ethereum, right? Should I say during the early days of Hex and Ethereum, right?
Hmm.
So as you can see, you could compare this one on 1 inch. All right, brother. As you can see here, the seller fee and a buyer, I think 1 inch is really on the edge on this one, right?
Hmm.
Around 0%, right? So gasless, and you have the stop loss, right? I think we don't have that stop loss at the moment with Agorak since it's still not battle tested, right? But
Hmm.
what's unique with us is really that peer to peer, right? Like for example, if you're gonna sell someone next to me, so I have to match that one with a maybe a USDT or whatever token, right? And yeah, that's the unique I think with Agorax. So I think that's why they were saying about the zero slippage on this one because you have to literally have to match the order if you're gonna sell it and I'm the buyer of that one, so I have to match the exact amount on that one from what I understand, right? So I think but the seller fee will be going to the platform of course, right? So I think that is should I say business model on this one, right? So Uniswap X, you have plus X, so they say Pulse X, sorry, not plus X, Pulse X 0.29, right? And we have 9 inch of around 0.29, right? So you have the basic limit order support. So as I was saying, 9 inch is really clunky, right? So I think you have to put there around seven. You have to use their token if you're gonna have that limit order being set for like 7 days, 30 days. You have to buy a token, which is the 9 inch. Should I say the 9 inch token on Pulsechain, right? So yeah. So platform details, right? So as you can see here, so guys, I have posted the link with the documentation, and I think I'll also be posting this one with the comparison of the fees, right? If you're interested in this one, especially if you're on Pulse, right? So I think this is the way to do it, right? But I think um this would you agree with me, Asian? It's kinda technical if you're gonna do this one, right? Especially if you're gonna swap.
Yeah, I mean it requires some familiarization.
Yeah, indeed. Some familiarization, and also I think if I'm gonna range this one with regards with the technicalities, I think more or less four, right? So you need to have the technical know-how in which you will be doing this, right? I think if if you're a trader, right? I think if you're a trader, like in CFI exchanges, I think this is a good thing, right? In which you could create a limit order to this one, right? In which you have a filling of your orders, right? So that's the Agorax, right? By comparison. So what else would we cover on this one? Can we go to the marketplace on this one, brother? Asian audio
Yeah,
check.
Yeah, you can bring us through.
Okay, cool. Let's go to the marketplace, right? So here in the marketplace, like going to a marketplace, like you'll be you like going to the marketplace, right? So you will be going some stuff you're gonna buy, right? So as you can see here, we have the P maker, right? You have the commonness, you have PLS, you have DC, right? From this is actually from the DC protocol, right? Of FlexDex of I think that's Deepcatcher, right? We have also a lot of this one, right? So I have to just to match all these orders in here, right? So for sale, as you can see here, there's the limit price on this one, and as you can see, there's the price on this one also, right? So I think this is self-explanatory, right? And all these things, right? You just have to click on order buy on this one, and if you're comfortable with that price, then you can just have to approve this one. But I will not be clicking the approve this one, right? Since I think I'll be paying this wallet address don't have I think a PLS on this one, right? So yeah, let me go back on the active. So these are the active tokens that is on the marketplace that you can buy, right? So you can see here, you can buy in here, right? You just have to click this one on this side, right? Since you are buying, then there's a seller also on that one. So as you can see here, Fitch. Have you heard of Fitch? Here you have the liquid mining protocol, UPLS. We did have a conversation with the team, right? With Dave, right, and Jay Gold on this one with our previous episode. Please check out UPLS, right? We did have a YouTube video on this one on our Pulse Asian TV YouTube channel. That is a liquid mining protocol like Vouch, right? So yeah, man. So there's a lot of things that you wanna buy, right? Or you can buy on this one. So here, so there's a active, right? These are for sale. PLS 50 million PLS, right? And asking for a V for 44 million VPLS, right? So you have to meet you have to match this one, right? So actually this is above 2.3% as of the moment. If you're gonna buy with VPLS, right? If someone is selling PLS and you are asking, that is the buyer, right? And UPLS of around 43 million. So I think that's expensive. I think we have price difference with VPLS and UPLS. But anyway, I think the quantity is around 44 million. But the price of UPLS, right, is kind of around 541 US dollars, 0.51. 541.51 US dollars. So it's kind of above of 3.9 on the estimated market price of PLS as of the moment, right? So I think this is something that will be looking forward into our next episode, Asian. I think on my end, I can do a tutorial on this one with my CRT CPU streams on our sockments, right?
Absolutely.
So anything you wanna add on this one, Asian, before
I,
going into
because
Liberty X?
yeah, this limit orders is more like a P2P orders, so it
Yep,
has to
indeed.
get fill up. It's not gonna be like back then when we use limit orders on 1 inch, where
Yep,
when the price hits, then you eventually get fill up, right? So
yep.
it's a bit different. So I think it will require a lot of more users to know about this site, and this is where they can find reference to compare to the market price, and then whether they find opportunity here than the official market price. Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah, brother. So there's the one that is Agorax that win forward slash trade, right? So all these things are provided, guys. Again, please be very careful with scam links, right? So in our stream, we are providing everything, the links, right? So also on our next topic, we'll be having Liberty X, right?
Yeah.
So Liberty X.
sorry, a quick
Yeah, I mean,
something to that. I think I have to, compliment that. I think Agora X, I kind of like their UI, their front end. It's really nice. Just that we probably gotta find out on how do other tokens on the chain, how do they get their tokens added and all? Is it to reach out to their official DMs or what? Yeah. So maybe not sure if they have a support portal for people who wants to submit their token details and get added. So I think at the end of the day, all of these protocols gonna be widely adopted by many of the token owners and builders. Then we have more options going down the road with all these amazing protocols. But yeah, sorry for the stop, and yeah, carry on.
yeah, it's fine, brother. I'm looking actually I'm looking for their Telegram chat. So before we go to the next topic, so that is I'll be posting also this one. There are around only 37 members on their chat as of the moment, right? So if you are on Telegram, this is I'm gonna post this one on chat, guys. So that is at Agorax Win, right? So that is Agorax Win. This one. This is their Telegram chat. That is at Agorax Win, right? So there you go, guys. So thank you for that one. I think yeah, indeed, much compliment with the good UI with Agorax. Speaking of good UI, the next one is yeah, man. We are very familiar with this one. That is Liberty X, right? X that Liberty Swap Finance. So let me over chat if you have question, right? You could put it on chat. So we're just going through. Again, our topic for this evening is with regards with the DeFi boom, DeFi builder boom on Pulsechain. There's really a source of builders on Pulsechain. This is the best time to build, right, on Pulsechain. Not just looking on charts, right? Especially with these builders, they are busy building stuff that we could use to unravel, right, and in which we could use in the future, right? So, as I was saying, let me share this one. That is Liberty X, right? Or should I say, uh, uh, X that Liberty Swap that finance. So these guys are very. Oh man, these guys are really bringing something on the table for the Pulse chain community, right? Bringing capital from other chain like Solana and all this EVM chain, right? With their cross swapping, which in I will later on maybe let this as I was saying, right? So before going into the Liberty X, so this is the exchange, right? This is a cross chain bridging that you can do. That is Liberty swap that finance, right? So let me post this one on again. Oh guys, let me post this right. So if you're gonna bridge over, right? So I think the best and the fastest way to do it is using Liberty Swap, and also you could also use the main bridge, but it will take you around 30 minutes more or less. But if you're gonna use Liberty Swap, right? The right that not the swapping, right? Cross bridging meaning from other chain, right? From for example, if you're gonna bridge over from Ethereum going into Pulse chain, right? So I think Liberty Swap is doing a good job in cross bridging, right? So again, let me post this one on our chat, brother Asian. That is Liberty Swap that finance.
Yep. Amazing job done. Superb team as well. They are pushing things forward like nobody else does.
Indeed, indeed. So, as I was saying, this is the exchange, right? Don't confuse the exchange from Liberty X, right? So, Liberty X kind of the Pytheas of things, right? So, the Pytheas, the switch things, the switch that, I think that is that switch. Sorry, forgot. Did I get it right? Switch, right? Don't
Switch.
swap,
Switch.
switch, right? Switch from Brandon, right? Here, guys, this is another Pytheas, right? But yeah, I think there are really builders in this one. As you can see, Liberty Swap team. is very, especially if I have a problem in swapping, right? If cross bridging, like what happened to me last week. I was in the island, brother, so doing some things, much more of a work related stuff, right? So I did message them. I was trying to sell some USDC, right? So for travel expenses, and yeah, the team just respond me immediately with my because there was a delay with my token, right? So yeah, so you can see here there's a lot of tokens that you can swap in here, right? So you have USDC and Pulsechain, right? You could swap it with other token, right? On Pulsechain. This on Pulsechain. This is not cross bridging, guys, right? But they don't have that limit order. But I think they were mentioning Asian that they will be implementing also it order in this one. Now, I think with tax token, it is still not supported with Liberty X Liberty Swap, right? Liberty X. I think let's just use Liberty X on this one. I think their website is x.liberty and their web and their app, as you can see here, or should I say the D app on the web is Liberty X, right? So I think the tax token, like for example, PTGC, Vouch, right? So you cannot swap using this one. So I think that is the downside on this one. But I think I messaged them, Asian. I think they were very responsive, and I'm hoping that they will implement and also will be covering also the vouch, or should I say the tax token or reflection tokens. So yeah, man. Something you wanna add on this one?
I think Liberty has been around for quite a while, and yeah, it's a great go-to for cross-chain swaps, and with the new feature coming up, Liberty X. I've not really tried it out yet, but there's no doubt on what Liberty does. So they are open and very responsive, very effectiveness. If you have any encountered any issue, you can basically reach out to them and they'll respond to you by uh, you know, like Godspeed. So I think Liberty is one of the top protocols that we have right now, and we have many others that is growing to be one of the tops. So like internet money, I think it's also one of the great build as well. Yeah.
All right, so let me go on chat. So the Halloween, the Holland Ong, right? I think he did mention ayo, ayo, ayo. Did I?
Oh,
Ayo. Is that ayo? What's ayo? Indeed, ayo. And he did posted here on chat. No worries, I have a public address. You test funds, lol. Paulchain brother, hello, Paulchain brothers in arm. This I am Macbi Crypto together with my man in the trenches, right? He's also a founder, right, of Munex, right? He's also a builder on Paulchain. Indeed, nice to see some Paulchain bros on chat, right? Paired, indeed. Um, uh, Peacock, indeed, Peacock. That's the only meme that I have bought. I am done with pump tires. Right. But anyway, yeah, I think this is the only meme that I have bought. I am not really into trading, right? I am more of a yield max here, right? So I am into the yield stuff, right? On LP farming. So I think Peacock is quite unique, right? Since they're doing this a lot of buybacks, have you? And they are very active, right? Liberty Soft is very active on NX, right? So they're having these buybacks for their fees. Right? So yeah, man, that's cool for a protocol which they're buying back their token, right? So that's quite a unique feature, especially for that is trying to establish a floor with their price, right?
yeah. I think you can go to
Eh,
PulseChainStats.com. There's a palm tires stats right there. So it basically show you clear metrics from palm tires, how many tokens
okay,
was graduated,
okay.
and the grade. Yeah,
What
very
site?
cool.
What site was that you were saying?
PulseChainStats.com.
Pulse chain stats. Okay, pulse chain stats.
.com.
Dot com.
That's
Dot
right.
com. Ah, yeah, it's kind of familiar. Pulsechain stat. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Got it. Copy. It's familiar.
Yeah,
All
when
right,
you check
copy.
stats, you can click on Pump Tires stats. There's a lot of metrics right there. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Is this the one?
Yep, that's right.
Stat. Okay, cool. Pump tires. So guys, let us allow us to segue in this one, right? Here you go. So as Asian was saying about the stats of pump tires stats, right? So in pump tires, you could build, should I say, you could launch your own token in this one, right? So if you are into trading, if you're gonna degen into this one, you're very much welcome on pump tires. This comes from the Solana, which is what do you call from the Solana bros? I think it's pump fun over there, right? And we have here on Pulse and pump tires, right? So there, as you can see, you have a success rate of tokens that is actually graduative of around 2.71 percent on this one. But anyway, if you're gonna do these things, that would be awesome for us since this gonna buy and burn, right? Much of the PLS on the market, right? So that's quite unique with pump tires on Pulse Chain. All right. So I think we have covered, right? Just a recap, we have covered two already, right? Agorax and Liberty X, right? So again, Liberty X is kinda the Pytheas of stuff, right? So it's more of swapping, right? It's a, I don't know if they're gonna be also. I think they were mentioning that there will be also a Dex aggregator also, right? Like Pytheas, and they will be using, I think, their own um, I think their Pathfinder. I think Pytheas is using a different. They're calling it Pathfinder, right? I think that's the meaning of Pytheas, right? Kind of finder. It's, I think, yeah. I forgot what's, I think Roman Pytheas, right? That's a Roman term for finding a path, right? For Pytheas. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, chat. All right. And on our next, let me share Morbius. One, brother.
Not check.
All right. So this is the DeFi gaming in this one. So I was just looking over here. So you can see here, I will not be connecting my wallet in this one, guys. So this is Morbius, right? This is DeFi gaming that is being done right. So yeah, you can play blackjack in here, brother. Right? You can play blackjack in here, right? Shuffling, and you can have a table, right? And here you go, and you have internet money table in here. I've seen internet money table, right? So if you're gonna play blackjack using the DeFi way, I think Morbius is the way to do it. That is Morbius.io, and they are building on Pulse Chain, right? So as I was saying, there's a boom of builders, right? The best time to build is during the bear market, right? That is the best time to build. Biddle. All right. Let me. So this is Morbius. As you can see here, you could play around the theme on this one. What theme do you want, right? So as you can see here, these are the theme of the table, brother. You have Peacock. We did mention Peacock. We have Internet Money Wallet, right? We have Rich, I think, with Richard Hart, right? And all these other tokens. Would love to see in here the Pulse Asian TV table, right? Brother,
No.
what do you think? Right?
Well,
So yes, you're saying, brother. Go ahead.
no, nothing. I'm just checking out the site as well.
All right. Cool, cool, cool. So yeah, you could put a sound in here, the dashboard, right? Yeah. So let us go on this one. You could claim your Morbius if you want to, right? So I think they're also having this buy and burn with their token, right? So I will not be going tokens, right? It will just be, should I say, doing a live demo on their on their website, right? That is Morbius.io. If you're gonna play this one the DeFi way, right? The DeFi way, meaning you own you have the custody of your token, right? No turn off switch. I hope, right, for this one. I hope not all the apps are the same, right? But anyway, you have a lottery in this one, right? So I think it's loading as of the moment, right? So here, brother, yeah, if you wanna play this one, and I think, yeah. So I'm not really a casino player, right? But as you can see, we have really something for everyone, right? On for the people are watching right now. If you're into the casinos, if you're into gaming, right? So you have to try Morbius.io lottery, right? So I don't know if you understand or you know Kino. I'm not familiar with Kino. I think this is a game now. Let me share this one. Kino. Kino. What's the meaning of Kino? Oh, there you go. Okay. How do you play Kino? Kino is a gambling game played with cards, bearing numbers in squares, usually from 1 to 80. So I'm not familiar with this one. But anyway, if you are into Kino stuff, then you could play right 1 to 80. So I know there are people who are into gaming, so I don't know how to play with this one. So I'm very sorry, guys. We're just scanning through their website, right? So what we're trying to say here is you have a lot of options, or should I say, not a lot of options, but should I say a lot of builders that building a lot of options for you guys who are watching right now. Meaning, if you are into gaming, right, into lottery, into blackjack, right, you could play these other games like Plinko, Blackjack, right? Yeah, I don't even understand Plinko, right? I don't play this stuff. Yeah, there you go. This is Plinko, brother. So I don't know if we can do a game on this one. I think I have to
Oh,
connect my wallet.
I,
You
it's
have
look.
to connect a wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying, brother. Go ahead.
No, I mean this is quite kind of familiar when I went to the crypto events. So some of them literally just put a bot there for you to put up the coins and then see what you get, and then you are entitled for maybe some merch, and maybe try again.
Right. Okay. But it was a physical thing, right? That you have to put a coin, or should I say a ball, right?
Yeah, sure.
It was a physical thing. All right. Cool, cool, cool. So again, guys, these are just the builders, right? I think there are a lot more. I think Asian, you did mention another project, right? I think it was you were mentioning about what was that? Zero X, right? So I think maybe you are familiar with Zero X. Maybe you can add on this one, brother. Zero Trust.
Oh no, I just seen it on X, but don't really know about it yet.
Okay, cool. I understand. No worries, brother.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Zero X. All right. Zero X. You have a lot of games in here, right? A table, and yeah, I will not be connecting my wallet in here, guys. But anyway, so you have a lot of things that you can do on Pulsechain, right? So again, if you're just tuning in, this is Pulse Asian TV for our 14th episode, and MacB Crypto together with my co-host Asian on Pulse. All right, all right, all right, all right. Morbius, that is the DeFi gaming. All right, you just have to connect a DeFi wallet or a Web3 wallet on this one. All right, let's stop, brother. I think it is in beta. It is where it's kind just quite should I say mentioning, right, Atlas build, right? So let me share this one. This will be the last one that will be shared, right? I think it is still in beta, so it's more of an MEV protection, right? So I think it's still loading at the moment. That is at atlasbuilder.xyz, right? So these are the builders that are building on Pulsechain. So I think, brother, for our listeners, viewer watching right now, again, we have to take this one with a grain of salt, right? So some of these people, the builders, are not known, right? But anyway, some of this could make, should I say, should could be successful on Pulsechain, right? But not everything that is being built on Pulsechain will be successful, right? So it's just a matter boiling down to the community, especially the sub community who are into this stuff, right? But I think it's still loading with Atlas.xyz. So this is the address, right, guys? That is that at Atlas Builder.xyz, right? So for our viewers who are watching on YouTube, thank you so much. On Facebook, right? Everyone watching right now, good evening wherever you are in the world. It's evening here in the Philippines, in Malaysia, and I think it's morning on the other side of the world. Same as Liberty Swap. Kobe is commenting on our Facebook. Kobe, same as Liberty Swap, unknown team. Indeed. I think Liberty Swap, I'll explain that one why they are unknown, right? They don't want to be like what happened on the guys like Telegram, or should I say, yeah, man, software should be a tech neutral thing, and yeah, nobody should be prosecuted, or should I say, have that so much regulatory overreach for people, right? For building software, technology, privacy, right? So I think that's the reason why Liberty Swap Finance team remain, should I say, try to remain anonymous, right? So I think that was the thing they were saying, right? So as you can see with Richard Hart, right, there was a persecution that had happened to him, right? And I think we are down with only one, that is only tax fraud, right? There are actually three cases, right, with Richard Hart, which is the founder of Pulsechain, right? The two cases had been dropped. Firstly, with I think with the Security Exchange Commission, in which let me be clear on this one, right? In which Richard Hart did fight for the SEC, right? With XRP, with other DeFi, should I say DeFi products, right? Like BNB, or should I say Binance, these have settled, right? They fine. But with Richard Hart, they did have fought the SEC, right, and won. And secondly, I think it was the assault charges, right, with Interpol. And lastly, the only thing that is being left with legal
Tax evasion.
problem, or should I? Yeah, I think it's the tax fraud from the IRS. I think in the US. So that's the only one. We are down with two, and that's the only one, right? So yeah, man. So that's the reason why, Kob Andrew, if you're watching right now, thank you for commenting on our YouTube channel. So yeah, I think the build XYZ is still Atlas Builder that XYZ is loading, brother. So it's still all right. It is still on beta, by the way. So they were mentioning that yeah, it's more of an MEV attack protection for Pulse Chain, right? So they will be implementing this one. So, all right. Kobe Andrew did mention Finland wants money. Finland. Is it Finland or IRS in the US?
I think
Um,
it's the Finland. Finland.
Finland. So, it was the Finland. Okay, it was Finland that. Okay. I stand corrected on that one again, brother. So they want tax on unrealized assets. Yeah, man, that is hilarious, right? You have a tax for unrealized assets. Oh man, that is just
Well, well,
oh,
well.
indeed.
Let's hope
Ima,
for
ima,
get clear.
imagine. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, yo, I just said that let's hope for the case to get cleared as soon as possible, and we can finally see the bull coming.
Yeah, I did, man. It's like, oh man, it's like how many years since, yeah, man, this is the worst bear market that I have ever been. Especially if you have like, yeah, man, a bag of it, right? So, oh man. But anyway, it is what it is, right? We're still here. I'm very glad, brother. I'm very very thankful that we have this opportunity to talk again, right? And I hope if you're watching, to our viewers who are watching right now, if you have a builder, right? If you are a builder, or should I say, will be building, right? We would love to have you on stream and talk about your project, right? Now, speaking of Project Agorex, I have message time Haven. I would love to talk to the people who are building on our layer one chain, that is Pulsechain, right? We the community are the layer zero, right? Would you agree with me,
Yes,
Asian, that we are the layer zero, right? No
we are the
chain. No
next.
chain will succeed without the community, right? So no chain will succeed without the community. So we are here as a community, still here, alive and kicking, right? We did just have to pause for like weeks, right? Because I have a problem with my eye. And I'm very thankful with Asian. He was very accommodating with my schedule. Even though we're not paid to do this, we are literally doing this on our expense. We are literally doing this on our time, right? Our valuable time for people to understand that we are here, right, for the community, telling people what to do, right? We are not hyping things. So on Pulse Asian TV, we are putting front and center for the founders, for the builders, for innovators, for investors, right? We want to hear your story, guys. Now, if you have a success story, yeah, this is the show for you, right? So I think we have also the Holland Ong. I'm here. Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go. All right. He's watching on YouTube. Shout out to you, brother. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Holland Ong. Do you know
Holland.
this guy, the Holland Ong? All
No.
right. And wonderful, wonderful. The community is strong indeed. These are people who are literally doing these things, and I think especially with Asian, right? Yeah, man. We are building the community, especially if you want to onboard people and to bring really adoption on DeFi, right? When I say DeFi, it could be Pulsechain, it could be Ethereum, right? All this EVM chain. We want to change the monetary system. For me personally, Asian, that's my main goal, right? To change the monetary system in which we could live a life of abundance, right? In which no money could be devalued, could be not be inflated from infinity and beyond, right? So that's my one of my main goal really for people, right? To use this for goods and services, right? So that's why I'm doing all this show right here. That is CTU, and the other one is CRT, and we have giveaways on this show, right? And for our viewers who are watching on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook on my Sockman, right? This show doesn't have any giveaways, right? I don't send 250 pesos Asian just for the information, right? Just for you to know, the CTU and CRT have a 250 and 500 pesos, right? So 500 pesos that I'll be sending to a local e-wallet here in the Philippines, right? So if you're watching right now, especially for my Pinoy Posted community, this is a show in which I don't have a giveaway on this one, just for the community to know, right? So let us go on chat, right? We're going into our 1 hour mark, our 1 hour and 2 minute mark, right? So yeah, man, chat is blowing up at the moment, right? Yeah, I have a success story, but I didn't take profits. Oh, well, you're not alone, right? Especially if you're stake 15 years, right? Especially for personally for me, I'm stake 15 years, right? So I don't know with Asian. Maybe you could let him speak for himself, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have multiple stakes, so I have different stakes and at different time zone, different duration. So that's fine. At least I fortunate enough to be able to take some profits. Yeah,
Good for you, brother. I think you have from what I understand, you have a substantial one, right? So for me, not so, but yeah, we do understand that we are delaying our gratification and the 10 years. And from what I understand, people are having this rolling stakes, right? But if you're gonna talk about hex at the moment, it's impractical for you to do that thing, especially if you're just a small staker, right? So around 2%, I'm not sure, right? So kind of small the percentage at the moment. But there's a reason why that's the reason why Richard Hart have to do that, right? So as not to kill the price with hex, right? So there are so many rolling stakes that are there dumping their token, right? So let me read this one. Imagine your company has a market value of 1 billion, but it doesn't give income. Indeed, I think he was mentioning about the unrealized assets, right? Then they would ask 1% from the money. Indeed, that's the stupidity with governments, right? Unrealized profits, and you will be asking for income, right? And let me go on chat and reading this one, right? From money that you don't actually have. That's why it's unrealized, right? That's paper gains, right? So you have to sell part of your project and company just to pay the tax. And plus you would have to pay income tax on that one. Indeed, right? So different from the income tax, right? That's the personal thing that you have to pay. I don't know in Finland what's the percentage in there, right? So let me read this one. The Holin Hong. I'm grabbing a cup of coffee with stream. Thank you so much. I think it's early over there. I would assume you were maybe in Asia, Europe, or should I say American time zone, right? Anyway, yeah, indeed. Caffeine for that one. Kobe saying this is why hex staking also is good, non-taxable. Indeed, you will not be taxed if you have unrealized profit, or should I say have staked your hex, right? From what I understand, Asian, it could be only a taxable event if you're gonna sell, right? If you're gonna buy, that is not a taxable event. If you're gonna sell, right, part of your profit, if you're gonna be like telling the IRS, here in the Philippines we call it BIR, Bureau of Internal Revenue, but here in the Philippines we don't have that law at the moment taxing crypto. So if you are in the Philippines and yeah, you will be living here, right, for the international who are watching right now, it could not be a tax haven, but it's more of, should I say, yeah, not a tax haven, but it's more of you could literally sell your crypto without any tax repercussion as of the moment. But I think the Philippine BIR, should I say, I think that's BIR. They were mentioning that they will be crafting a law in 2028 in which they will try um, to tax crypto here in the Philippines. I don't know in Malaysia, brother.
I think if you are a trader, you sell on day trade profits, and you know you get a high taxation. But if you are holding for capital appreciation more than a year, I think that's zero taxation. Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Especially if the price is appreciating, just be holding it, right?
yeah, you hold
So
it
indeed.
a year, and that's fine.
All right. I think I don't know with Finland. I'm not a tax lawyer, right? But I think they have a different laws in there. So I don't know what's happening over there. But I think Richard Hart is a good lawyer, backing him up. So yeah, man. So let me read this one. Or Asian, maybe you could read this one.
Yeah, context T-shares. You have millions coming out. Move to a country with no tax. End your good status tax without tax. That's
Yeah,
good
these are
recommend.
very wide. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. This is a good recommendation, by the way.
but
If you
that's
are
good
a
if you
tax
have
savvy
millions.
in this one, yeah, indeed, man. You cannot tax a T-share. Indeed. Good point here, Kobe. Oh, man, our chat is blowing up at the moment, and there are kind of a lot of viewers watching right now in our Sockman, right? So, Asian, yeah, man. For since this is our comeback episode, right? So let us go and chat in here. Nice takes, right? Coming out. All right. I think on chat, that's okay. I think we have mentioned this one, or should I say, have read this one, right? Guys, if you're just tuning in, this is your man, MacB Crypto, and with my brother in arm,
Asian on power.
Asian on Falls. Indeed. Oh man, my eyes is really good at the moment. I'm not gonna vomit, right? So I'm very thankful. But I have to wait around 3 weeks for my glasses to come. since these glasses is will be sent to the capital in Manila, right? So I'm very happy, right? I'm driving at night. I don't have to vomit, right? I'm kind of coughing sometimes, and sometimes I'm kind of vomit. So yeah, thankful on this one. And the next episode Wednesday will be, yeah. Are you available next Wednesday? Next Wednesday, brother.
That's, we'll see. But yeah, we'll see. But we are keeping it going on, of course. But
Yeah,
yeah,
we did.
we'll try to be there all the time. Or we have special guests coming up. We don't know. So leave it as a mystery to all the viewers.
Yeah, we did. Indeed. That's indeed. Yeah. Let's leave it as it is, right? And a mystery for people to, yeah. Tax Haven, you're watching right now, or maybe you have a community who are watching right now. Is also on Agorax chat. Yeah, I have a message for you, and yeah, we will glad to have you in our next episode, and might as well be explaining to the community about the limit order and all these fees, and yeah, man, all the codes. I think this is a open source software, right? That you're building, right? So on Pulsechain. So Time Haven, brother, if you're hearing this, we would love to hear your story and what's the inspiration of doing this one, right? So again, we want to have you on stream. Speaking on stream, right? We just want to show our mga wallets, right? Again, let me do this. That is Munex, right? Munex. Yeah, that is Monex. You can scan the QR code in here. That is Monex. That is one ecosystem with multiple ways, right, in which you can do these things with the founder. This is the founder I'm talking right here, right now. This is Monex. You can scan the QR code in here, guys. And we have also Vouch, right? This is the liquid staking protocol on the Pulsechain net and network. So we have interviewed, right? I think Asian interviewed also Jexa. We have interviewed also Plus X, right? This UPLS. These are the liquid staking protocol, right? These are the booming, right? These are the founders. These are the builders. These are the team that are building on Pulsechain, right? So again, guys, also our wallet, right? That is Internet Money Wallet.io, right? So you have Ravi Wallet, you have Internet Money Wallet, you have Pulse Wallet, guys. If you want to join the Pulsechain community, these are the suggested wallets that I can suggest personally, right? That is Internet Money Wallet.io and the Pulse Wallet. All right, brother. I think let us. Any more you want to add on this one before we end the stream?
No, I'm good. Yeah, we can continue in our next stream. But yeah,
Yep.
thank you
Let
for
me read
being
on chat. Yeah, let me read in chat, right? So we have our chat is blowing right now. Yeah, I'll be leaving the US, take profits in the Philippines, and also in Malaysia, right? Also in Malaysia. And yeah, you all be my few friends and give me a good Philippine name. I'm not joking. Indeed, indeed, man. Indeed, you are very much welcome here in the Philippines. And I think you can live in Limasawa. That is an island, right? That is an island, but you have internet there already, right? You have good um, fresh foods in there, right? Fresh fish, right? Yeah, if you're interested in living in the Philippines, you could message me on this one, and yeah, indeed, you could live here and also in Malaysia, right? In Malaysia also, in which Pulse Asian is we're at the moment, right? So I think Cobb Andrew did mention also, yeah, no direct wealth tax in Finland, but say if you're a billionaire, Bitcoiner, and sell Bitcoin for ETH or Hex, capital gain rates when you sell or swap the profit. Sell price minus purchase price is taxed as capital income. Ah, okay. So here's the explanation in this one. That is 30% on the first 30K on this one, right? So thank you for this one. Thank you for this one. T. Holland, I'll guide you around. Indeed, indeed. I think Commander is living here in the Philippines, right? But I don't want to divulge his location. He's a privacy guy. He's a tech centric tech should I say privacy centric guy, right? And Novi, Ingon ni Novi, na-nosebleed ko, sir. She's saying, right, this is a local Pulsechain community member who's listening at the moment. She's interested in crypto, right? He's kind of not understanding with our English. Nosebleed, right? Nosebleed. Indeed. Yeah, man, let's hang around. Kobe Andre and also the Holland, right? Yona Diaz who's watching right now. Nosebleed is real indeed. I'm very sorry, guys. I'm not speaking in my native language. As I was saying, Pulse Asian TV will be in English since I am trying, or should I say, we are trying to reach. Me, an Asian, is trying to reach the internationals, not just in the Philippines, not just in Malaysia, but in the APAC region, like New Zealand, Australia, right? And might as well be liking and sharing, guys. This is my Pulsechain Community Army Asian. We have a group chat that which we will be liking and sharing. Like they will be sending to this all to these other group chats in the local community, right? And we could have much more wider reach, right? Might as well share this one, the Pulse Asian TV, which are live on Facebook as of the moment. We are live also on YouTube, on X, on Asian, on mine also on X, right? If you're just tuning in, this is Pulse Asian TV. We're doing this every Wednesday, not Monday.
Mm,
Every Wednesday around 7:30 in the evening, Philippine Malaysian time, right?
that's right.
Good evening. Yeah, Novi May
Evening.
yeah, indeed is greeting you a good evening, Sir Asian. Indeed, Asian on Pulse is my brother arm in the trenches. This guy is a well-off guy in Malaysia, right? Oh
Rather
man.
vocal. Rather vocal. Trying to push Pulsechain forward. So that's what we do.
Indeed. Oh, this guy is a legend. He is into IRL events. In real life events, he's going into all these conferences, right? So that is the niche of Asian, which is bringing that one on the table, right? I think there's something about really people meeting in person, right? One of these days, Asian, you could go here in the Philippines, right? In this bull run. Might as well I'll be going there in Malaysia. I'm very sorry with the t-shirt, right? I'm very sorry with the t-shirt. I have the shirt with me, but I was saying it's very much expensive for me to send that one. Might
No
as
worries.
well be buying a new one directly shipped to you. But as you understand, we are on the deep right now. I don't want to sell my precious tokens, right?
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
Take time.
definitely,
Don't
man.
worry.
It take
What
time. It
matters
take
is
time.
we understand each other. We are standing strong together. Arms
Indeed,
and arms. Yeah.
indeed. Cobb Andre, our chat is blowing at the moment. Air on Paul Store Asia 2027. Yeah, indeed, we can do that, right? Yeah,
Let's hope for it.
yeah, indeed. Cross fingers, right? So, oh man, I am in good hands with Brother Asian. This guy have a track record, right? So this guy is in contact with Thailand, right? With our previous episode, guys. What's our previous episode? On our previous episodes, right? I think 1 and 2 was not recorded since we were trying to have the Post Asian TV YouTube channel, right? I think we have a problem with the OTP thing, right? So on our YouTube channel, we have episode 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14, right? I think most of the early shows we have the founders in which Asian is having communication with this team like Pickleball, give Case Pay, right? What else? Case Pay, what the other one?
Give
Right?
protocol and then DTC's group's founder.
David, indeed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
maybe you could elaborate on this one, brother. All those, I think you were the one. The guy was the one who was bringing the founders, right? Maybe just for a recap, for our viewers who are watching right now.
yeah, I think regarding the it's probably the crypto payment card. Yeah, so they are also growing. The builders are doing their works, trying to get more adoption, right? And next would be Give Protocol, the charity campaign, and done by blockchain campaign base. And also, if we are talking about the Pickleball project, it's called the Pedapal. Yeah, I think they are still undergoing developments and doing their early round. So yeah, I think everyone is working behind the scenes trying to get into um, you know um, getting work done. So it's not an easy effort. Startups has never been easy, but everyone is trying to contribute and everyone believe in the outcome of this industry. So that's about it. And oh yeah, Kirapi. So we had Kirapi as well. So
Kerape, yeah, it did. It was Kerape and Kespay, right?
yeah,
And we have
so
also CRM Click.
that's
CRM
right.
Click here, guys.
That's right. So CRM Click is a exchange that also added support for Pulsechain. So if you are a Pulsechain token builder, if you want to get listed, yeah, you can reach out to us and then we can make the arrangement for you to get listed on CRM Click as well. Yeah, at the
Yeah, then
for
they
all
have
our
also a CRM Click Quantum, right?
CRM content. That's right. So that's a trading bot right there.
Trading bot of CRM. Again, guys, if you wanna buy this one, if you wanna buy a Pulse on CRM Click, I think Asian, no, I think Asian was the guy. He was a very he was the one talking to the CRM team to list Pulse, right? If you are into CFI stuff and you wanna be buying Pulse, might as well buy CRM. You might as well be using CRM Click, right? If you have a CRM Click account, you're watching right now, right? So these are the builders in Asia, right? CFI exchange, right? That you can do, and we did have also UPL, the Plus X team, right? Which is a liquid mining protocol like Vouch, right? So these were the projects that we have on stream with our previous episode. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. There are only 17, man. Give some love, and brother, give some love, and that will help us now, and that will motivate us more to do this stuff, right? And I think Asian, um any closing remarks on this one, brother, before we end the stream?
Closing remark. Well, I think for every holder that is still staying sticky, it's okay if you are not really active anymore because we all need our bread and butter anyway. So yeah, what we can do is trying to farm for more dry powder. And if you think and believe in this future of crypto finance and Pulsechain's future, you can always do the dollar cost average strategy. And other than that, I think just set your emotion aside. Community is still here, actively talking about it. We are trying to connect all the good actors of the community in the space. So, yep. And most importantly, if you feel lonely in this journey, you want to look for people who talks about um, caution and any crypto stuff. Our channel is one of your belonging habitat that you can look into. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, thanks for your time today.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Again, this is your man, Macby Crypto. Together with my brother in arm,
Yeah.
Asian on Pulse. Have a good night, have a good night, guys. Thank you so much, guys,
Thank
for
you.
watching. Bye for now. Bye for now. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Likewise, brother.
Brother. Yeah, catch